Welcome to another episode of Unitunes. Today for episode 4, I got my good friend Nate Clow.
What's up, guys? Nate Clow. Here with my friend Zach.
We got his dog Ruby in the background chilling with us today. So today we're going to be talking about just his high school that he goes to, him fighting with ulcerative colitis, and him
ulcerative
colitis,
No, you good.
and him committing to USC for baseball. So we'll just dive right in. Right now you're a junior at Todd Beamer.
That's correct, yeah. Well, I'm junior at Todd Beamer, but I take classes at Highline.
Okay.
So I play sports for Todd Beamer, but I take classes at Highline.
Okay. So why'd you decide to do Running Start?
Pretty much just because it was my thing was just because it was less school.
Okay.
I mean, I'd rather go to school for 2 to 3 hours a day instead of 7 hours a day at Todd Beamer.
Yeah.
That was pretty much my big thing, and you can get your AA and stuff in high school, so it's a lot quicker.
All right. Did you like your first 2 years at Beamer though?
Yeah, they were decent. Yeah, I mean, I didn't not like them.
Uh-huh.
I didn't love them either.
People tell you to transfer different high schools because of baseball and
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. There was a lot of rumors going around that I was going to transfer to Fed, but
okay,
it's just rumors. No, there's a lot of people that thought I was going to transfer places. There's a lot of people that told me to transfer places, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just high school baseball.
Okay.
I mean, it's not worth transferring over, and I just want to stay, with my roots and my school that I started with. And I don't want to move around. For sure.
You see a lot of guys transferring especially for basketball. They've been transferring to Fed, and other people have been transferring to high schools for other sports too. What do you think about that? Other people transferring?
I mean, it's their decision.
I know last year and part of this, or all of this year and part of last year, you kicked at Beamer, right?
Yes, I did. That is for certain. Yes.
Why did you choose to kick at Beamer?
I've always been kicking. Back when I was 9 years old, I want to say maybe 8.
Yeah, I
went to a football game, and there was a bouncy house field goal thing.
We used to kicking a cul-de-sac out there.
Yeah, just 2 trees. I was kicking. It's just so satisfying when the ball goes through. So decided to. Yeah, I just always kick as a hobby, but never really done it organized.
Okay.
But I just decided to go out and kick, and it's a blast because kickers have to do literally nothing, but they're still part of the team. They're a big part of the team too. So. Yeah.
What was your numbers this year
for kicking?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I was 7 for 9 on field goals.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's decent. And then I don't know how many touchbacks I kicked.
Okay.
Decent amount of touchbacks though.
What about your long?
My long was 36 in game.
But I see you're kicking 50s in practice, right?
I made a 55 without pads on my own, and then in practice my long is a 50 with pads.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean my accuracy isn't necessarily the best, but I just kind of go boot the ball as far as
Is there
nothing to lose?
Is there any technique, or are you just going up there kicking it?
I would assume there's technique. Would I know? Probably not. But I just, like I said, I just have this muscle memory where I just kick the ball as far as I can, and it just magically goes to the hoop, or magically goes to the field goal post, and it is what it is, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a.
Are you gonna be kicking next year?
Yes, I will be.
Okay.
We're planning on it. I will probably miss a few games. This past season, I missed a few games because I had some other conflicts that I had to go do, and so I'm not there every game. So I think I'll probably miss 2 games next season.
So there's you guys got multiple kickers?
Well, Blake was our other kicker.
Oh, shout out Blake Stafford.
Yeah, Blake's good. He held the 4th down and I was there. But yeah.
All right. So for our next topic, we're going to talk about UC, also known as
ulcerative colitis.
Yeah, and so when we were around 12, is that when you were first diagnosed with it?
That's when I first started getting symptoms.
Okay.
I was that was basically when I had my initial flare of it, and then I took the colonoscopy the next October, and I was 13. That's when I was officially diagnosed.
So for those who don't know what UC is, can you just give them a little brief summary about it?
Yeah, so it's also known as inflammatory bowel disease. It's an autoimmune disease that attacks your good bacteria in your colon, I think. Yeah, the autoimmune or the immune system is supposed to attack the bad bacteria, but I guess it messes up when somebody gets autoimmune disease. It attacks the good bacteria. That's not a good thing. So, I mean, that's how I have this, and it's there's no cure for it. There's no cure for it yet, but there is a 3-stage surgery you can get, but it's a really complicated surgery, and you don't want to get it if you don't have to. So we're just kind of I'm doing good right now on the medications I'm on, and just waiting for new medications to come out. And surgery's kind of like the last resort.
I see. I know through UC you've been able to make some connections with some professional baseball players.
Yes. There's a few professional baseball players who have ulcerative colitis. One of them the biggest one is Jake Diekman, left-handed pitcher for the Diamondbacks. I think he used to play for the Rangers. That's what I know. Mm-hmm. And lefty reliever was like 98. There was gas. I was able to actually meet him when I was like 14, I think. I was in the middle of a flare, so I was on prednisone, so my face was all puffed up because that's what the medication I was on was the side effects was doing.
And he came and visited you?
No, he didn't visit me. I went to the Mariners game, and he's a bullpen pitcher, so he's chilling in the pen. So I just kind of Sam Dyson was on the Rangers at the time, and I just kind of talked. I went over to Sam Dyson because he was talking to someone else. I was like, hey, could you go with Jake Diekman? Because I was wearing the shirt. He made a shirt for charitable causes. So I was wearing that shirt, and I was like, yeah.
That's cool. All right, Nate Clow, I know USC committed for baseball, right?
I know.
All right, but you originally committed to UW freshman year, right?
Yes, I was.
So you decommitted and then you committed to USC.
Yeah.
Just talk to me about that process.
Okay, so I guess when I got my UW offer, I was pretty young. I was an early freshman, September freshman year. So obviously I was a little excited. Didn't think it would happen. I mean, I didn't see myself in that position, or I didn't imagine I'd be in that position, so I didn't really know what to think of it. So I kind of got overexcited and kind of jumped the gun and committed as a freshman. I mean, which it's not like a dumb thing to do. Like if you're a freshman and you want to go somewhere, it's your dream school, do it. I mean, I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying, for me personally, I think I just got a little overexcited when I got the offer. It was my first and only offer that I had, and I just committed just because I got excited, basically. And I realized later that, did I really want to go here? Once I realized that, there's more schools that were interested. And there was a lot of changes within the program, and I just thought it wasn't the best fit for me. It doesn't mean it's not the best fit for someone else. Just for me personally, it just wasn't the best fit. So I just decided it was best to just move on.
Okay. And then
UW's a great place, though. I mean, nothing against UW because it's a great place. It just wasn't a fit for me.
And I know. So when did you decommitted last year?
I decommitted around July of last summer, 2018. Okay. Mid-July. And
then were a bunch of schools hitting you with offers before you decommitted, or how did that work with?
No, not really. Schools don't really do that. I mean, I don't know how football works. Football is school because I sometimes see on Twitter and stuff. There's guys who are committed to places posting their offers.
Yeah.
So obviously they're still getting offers while they're committed. But in the baseball world, once you're committed, other schools don't really talk to you as much. Gotcha. You have to be uncommitted. Okay. It's kind of like a trust code, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, they just don't reach out to you if you're committed. I mean,
it's like hitting on the.
They're just being considerate. Yeah, exactly.
I got you. So once you decommitted, did school start hitting you up then?
Yeah. So actually, USC was the first school to call me not call me. I called them basically because the rules were different back then. But they were the first school to basically reach out to me after I decommitted.
Okay. And I know during that span you were visiting a bunch of schools, right?
Yeah.
And how did the schools contact you, or how did that whole visiting process go down? Because I know you visited 4 or 5 schools, right, before committing to USC?
Yeah, I visited 4 schools, yes.
Okay.
And so you just a visiting process, basically?
Or did they reach out to you, or did you reach out to them? Or how did
so there's there's a new rule in college athletics or NCAA. I don't know why I called it college athletics. It's called the NCAA. There's a new rule where, so it used to be only seniors can take official visits. An official visit, so the difference between official and unofficial is official, they pay for everything for you and your family, like hotel, food, flights.
That's filthy. You got that?
Yeah, for a few of them, yeah.
Okay.
So that's what an official is, and then for unofficial, you have to basically pay everything and go to the campus yourself, and they'll show you around. And so back then, juniors couldn't take unofficials, so every single visit you had to take, it would have to be an unofficial. But they made it so juniors can now take unofficials. So it was my junior year after September 1st, so I took 3 officials and 1 unofficial, just because I didn't want to do too many officials. And
why don't you want to do too many officials?
Just because they're fun, but it's a big hassle because you have to you have to exchange all the information with the coaches because they have to pay for all the flights and stuff. And so it's they need every single little bit of information and stuff. Gotcha. And it's just it's just a long process. But I mean it's super fun. Officials are awesome.
So where did you officially visit, and where is the place that you unofficially visited?
So the place where I unofficially visited was actually USC.
Oh, okay.
It was the only unofficial I took.
Interesting.
And then I officialed at Arizona State, TCU, and Cal Berkeley.
Okay. And did you have all offers from all those schools, or?
Yeah. Well, not before the visit. So it works as they.
Break me down to official college visit.
So, official visits work. They fly you in. You get there. they fly you into wherever the campus is.
Okay.
And then you go to dinner or something after they fly you in. You go to dinner with the coaches.
Oh, with the whole coaching stuff?
Yeah, with all the coaches. And if there's any other recruits going on officials, then you go to dinner with them.
Oh, okay.
And then it's usually on a football game. I did all mine in the fall, so there's a whole bunch of football games and stuff. So then the next morning you go to football game. You do
And they give you the on-field access and all that, right?
Pre-game, yeah.
So that's filthy.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
Okay.
And then you go on the field for pre-game, and then you watch the team run out of the tunnel. Mm-hmm. And then and they kind of before the football game or after, depending on the time of the game, they'll show you around. They'll show you around the school and the campus and all the facilities and stuff.
I see.
And then you'll go to the football game, and then you'll probably stay for half of it, and then depending on what else they have planned, then you'll go do that after the football game. Maybe they'll show you around a little bit more of the campus or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And then on the Saturday night, you will go with your every recruit has a player that they'll stay with.
Okay.
So you'll go out with a player on the baseball team.
Oh, that's good.
They'll hang out with you and stuff. And then you could you just hang out with them, I guess.
How was that?
It's fun, yeah. All the guys are super nice, and
that's cool.
I mean, obviously they want the recruit to come to their school,
True.
so they're really nice and stuff. It's cool, yeah.
And I know you did those photo shoots with the teams too, and you got.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Those are pretty official, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. Those are fun. Yeah, I have to admit.
So what they take you to their media room and
Yeah, they take me to the media room and they have their jerseys and all that,
okay.
A bat and then batting gloves, arm sleeve, the whole thing, and then you just kind of put it on over your or you can go to the changing room and just throw it on, and then
they give you that whole official shoot.
Yeah, and then you the real camera.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's cool. It's a green screen or a white screen behind it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then you leave the next day on the Sunday?
Yeah, you leave the next day on the Sunday. It's all about it's all differentiated on how how they schedule it, or they schedule different things at different times.
TCU, Arizona State, Berkeley, and USC were those your top 4 schools that you're looking at, or?
Yeah, so schools, they don't just text you and offer you. They'll basically offer you an official visit.
Okay. And
so you just kind of pick from the schools that have offered.
Other schools offered you official visits.
I was there. There was a lot of schools that were like. Actually, no, not a lot of schools. I mean, I was talking to a few schools about it.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I was talking with UNC about an official, but then I just didn't want to go all the way out east. I was talking to Duke a little bit.
Okay.
Arizona, somewhat. Who else? Utah. I didn't really talk to them though. Tulane.
I see. TCU has a pretty nice facility, huh?
They had a really nice facility. Yeah, Arizona State had a really nice facility too.
For real?
Yeah, Arizona State was just huge. It was like Arizona State had a good, nice facility.
I see.
USC, nice. I mean, they're all nice.
Okay.
State ones, so
Yeah,
they're all really nice. Yeah.
So, why'd you decide to have your unofficial at USC?
Just because I felt before going there, I really wanted to, like, USC has always been like one of my top schools, and I really wanted to go there. And so I didn't want to. I had a good idea that I might commit there if it just. Yeah, I mean, depending on some variables, because it's a really expensive school.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the only thing that would have held me back.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the place where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And I mean, things aligned perfectly, and so I that was the school I wanted to go to, and everything worked out. So I had an idea, like, if I do commit to the school, I want to be able to take an official next year with the whole 2020 class, commit class, like all the other commits, because that's usually.
So that's what you're gonna do next year.
Yeah. So next year in the fall time frame, me and every other 2020 commit that's committed to USC. We'll all take our officials at the same time, so we kind of like get to know each other.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what all colleges used to do, but they're probably going to stop or start not doing that because kids are starting to able to take them younger.
Gotcha.
So at least I want to do that next year.
That's interesting. So, what about USC? Like the school in itself attracted you to go there?
I love Los Angeles. I've always ever since I went there when I was a little kid. For my like sister's dance competition.
Okay.
I've always loved it.
Mm.
California is just my favorite place, I guess. It's Pac-12. I wanted to stay Pac-12. I didn't want to go.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to stay Power 5, and
Gotcha.
And it's Pac-12 LA. So I was thinking I wanted to go to.
Location was nice.
Location's really nice. A lot of people say it's in a bad area, but I mean.
Well, the campus is just so nice.
Campus is so nice once you get inside.
Exactly.
I mean,
just don't leave the campus at night.
Yeah, sure. It's not the best area, but it's very well guarded.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
for sure.
A lot of security officers that like roam around, making sure nothing happens to students, and so it's like Fort Knox basically. They don't let a lot of people in the campus, and it's just it's so nice. Like it's really like the campus is really compact, so. It's like everything's so close to each other.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And it's so nice. It's awesome. I loved it. I just felt like it was in a movie.
Yeah.
Actually, they filmed part of the Harry Potter movie in like one of the hallways there or something like that.
I know when I toured there, they filmed like a scene of Forrest Gump there too.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's awesome.
But so for money wise, have they offered you any like scholarships or like how does that work?
Yeah, they offer athletic scholarship. I'm not going to go into details about how much it is.
Okay.
But I mean, they pretty well taken care of. So.
Is that for all of their athletes or just?
What do you mean?
Like, do they give scholarships to all of their athletes?
No, there's some with. So the baseball team gets like 11.7 scholarships a year.
Okay.
They have to divvy it out between everyone,
Gotcha.
and then they have to. I think either 25 or 27 guys have to be on scholarship, and the rest of the 35 guys max you can have on a team have to be walk-ons or something like that.
Oh, so that's good. So USC is going to take care of you.
Yeah, I'll be taken care of. Yeah, it'll be nice.
What about school-wise? Is there anything? What are you trying to pursue at USC?
I'm undecided right now. I haven't thought of that. I mean, I had thoughts of going to film, but I don't. It's a really rigorous film program there because I think they're one of the best, if not the best, film program
for sure.
Yeah, it's nice.
So for USC, do you know what position that you're going to be playing?
I'm going there as a two-way, so I'll be infields and a pitcher. And then if they throw me in the outfield, I'll be in the outfield.
So you're doing everything there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
So, driveline, you're doing pitching and hitting there?
Right now, I'm just doing hitting.
Okay.
Because it's off season, so I'm resting my arm a little bit for this season. But I'm still, I'm just kind of doing my own throwing program. But I will pick up the pitching part of driveline here pretty soon.
Are you playing on a select team right now?
Yes, I'm playing on. Well, I'm not playing on them right now, but
Uh-huh.
this summer I'm gonna go play for FTB the San Francisco Giants scout team. They are FTB Tucci, but their 2020 class is the Giants scout team when they're rising seniors.
Okay.
So
So where's that out?
Florida, out of Florida.
Oh, so you're gonna be in Florida this summer?
Yeah, pretty much, or Georgia, Florida.
No, this whole summer?
For a good chunk of the
Oh,
summer.
dang, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the off season right now, you kind of just been working out on your own.
Just at driveline, yeah, working out, gym, driveline,
Okay.
all that stuff.
And
My game.
I know you participate in a lot of Team USA and area code and Premier
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do a lot of that stuff. Last summer, I was able to go to Chicago
Yeah.
for the USA Development Program. That was fun. Chicago's probably the coolest city I've ever been to in my life.
Better than LA?
Way better than LA. Chicago's huge.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Chicago?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
huge. Were you there in the summer or the winter?
The winter.
It's bad.
It was so cool.
I was there in the summer, and it was
Okay.
nice. I like Chicago.
But what about no Chicago schools that interested you?
Nah, I mean, Chicago's really nice in the summer, but when I go out there if I was out there in the winter,
Oh,
you
true.
know, it's like
Yeah,
negative
yeah,
like 20 right there.
That's
right
what
now,
I'm
isn't
saying,
it?
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
they
see those
like,
people like throwing up the cups so the water like freezes midair.
Oh,
I don't want
that's
I don't want to do that. No.
okay.
So that's why.
So the LA weather is just a big thing.
Yeah,
right?
LA. It doesn't get too cold there.
Of course,
It doesn't get too hot. It's just perfect.
Any girls you talking to?
Not at all.
Alright. Saying low to the grind. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta stay loyal to the game.
Anything else you'd like to say on the podcast?
No, I think we covered it all.
Alright. You want to tag your socials? Let everyone know what's up? Or
Yeah, you can just tag my socials right here, I guess.
Alright.
Go follow me on Instagram.
Alright.
Twitter, I don't really care about Twitter. Just follow me on Instagram.
What's your Instagram handle?
Nate Clow 1.
Alright.
And subscribe to Unitunes and watch this
Thank
video.
you,
Get this
thank
man some
you.
profit.
Alright. Thanks for being on, Nate.
Thanks, Zach.
Pleasure having you on. Thank you guys for enjoying episode 4. Hope you guys liked it, and we'll see y'all later.
If you're out there who have we'll see your class. But no, it's
What, Wrigley?
Wrigley Clow, everyone.
What, Wrigley?
Yeah. Get This is good content right here.
So damn thirsty because he's wild.